What's going on, guys? It's Ethan here with Master Angler, and today I'm going to be doing a quick video on how I organize my tackle in my backpack. This might be a little bit longer of a video because I have a ton of stuff in my backpack and then I have some extra miscellaneous stuff, but this is just going to be kind of how I organize all of my stuff. It's actually not even that organized, but regardless of how disorganized it is, we're going to take a look at it all anyway. Alright, so we're going to start inside this box that I keep inside of my closet. I keep random stuff in here, like I got some rust blocker strips, some reel covers, and this is mainly where I store all my line. I don't have a good storage solution for this, so I've got some Guggen Squad fluorocarbon 15-pound. I have a Shop Carl's membership, so I ordered 12-pound Invisex and they sent me the wrong line twice. This is 8-pound. They sent me that twice. They actually gave me a $5 credit for messing up my order multiple times and then sent me the right line, which was 12-pound. So that was cool. These are used. There's a little bit left in the spool, but not quite enough to spool up another line or another reel. So I use this stuff as leader material. This is 15-pound Invisex. I also have some 12-pound Invisex. And 15-pound is kind of my go-to, so I have a 1,000-yard spool of 15-pound Invisex. Have some other random stuff in here, like electrical tape for spooling up with braid. Random spool of 50-pound Power Pro. And some Guggen Squad braid, which is also 50-pound. Alright, so next up we have another random box that I just have laying around. I have some 130 size Whopper Floppers. I think I have 2 of those. Yeah, 2 Whopper Floppers. I have a Strike King 8XD in here. Some stuff. This is just a Monster Bass box that I unboxed on my channel, I think like a month ago or something. A few weeks ago, I don't remember. I have a random Mega Bass I-Wing in here, and all the other baits are just what came in the Monster Bass box, so that's kind of boring to look at, but I figured I'd show it. Alright, so now let's get into the actual backpack that I use to fish. This is the Tackle Warehouse Angler backpack. I picked this up last Black Friday for like 50 bucks. It's a little bit small compared to what I thought it was going to be. I have a lot of tackle, so it's kind of imperative that I have a bigger bag, but it fits everything kind of barely, but it works. So first up on the side, I have a pair of Rapala pliers for just unhooking fish. I have a wacky rig tool with no O-rings on it right now because this actually unscrews and it randomly comes unscrewed. So it's pretty easy for this to fall off and I lose the O-rings a lot. Luckily I got a pack like 100 or something in this bag somewhere. So have that. In this front pocket, I have some more miscellaneous stuff. A pair of braided scissors. I actually don't remember what this is called, but it's by Berkley. It's like a line despooler. Like you put your line through one end and then you hold this button and then it rips it off of the spool. Very handy, saves me a ton of time because I hate sitting there and just winding it with my hands. So this is a big time saver. I think it was like $10, $20, so a pretty good investment. Also comes with a little hook filer that spins whenever you press the button, so that can be pretty handy. I also keep a pair of Hemostats in here. I don't really use these because they're kind of flimsy, but for something smaller like trout where you're using a lot smaller of a hook, these can be pretty handy for getting in the fish's mouth. Last thing in here is a pair of, this is another pair of braid cutters, but it's also split ring pliers. These are super handy if you bend out a hook, or in my case, I've lost a treble hook, like one of the hooks on the treble hook. So these are pretty handy for switching out hooks on the fly, so I always keep those in my bag. All right, next up are these side pockets. This is where I keep all of my bandito bugs, which I have like 6 or 7 packs of. So these are just all different colors. So I have Bama bug, more Bama bug, watermelon red flake, and black and blue. I have a random pack of Lunker logs in the other side, but again, it's mostly bandito bugs. So in the second pocket in the front is where I keep some random stuff. I have my fishing license in here. I have a lot of swim baits. These are all paddle tails. These are the Guggen Squad saucy swimmers. I have a ton of these, as you can see. Next up in here, we have some Ned rig baits. So I have the 10,000 fish Sakoshi bug. In here, I have some finesse TRDs and some rattling Neds from Guggen baits. Got, yeah, 3 packs of these. Oh, I also have a pack of hula sticks from Z-Man. Haven't tried these out yet, but these are a little bit bigger. So I guess you could use these for a Ned rig if you're targeting bigger fish, I guess. All right, next pouch in here. I got oils all over my hands because these bags are open a little bit, I guess. Yep, that's Guggen bait scent. All right. This is where I keep all my craw style baits. I pretty much only use Guggen bait Kraken craws. I don't use their baits because I'm like huge fans of their channels. I used to watch them a ton. I still do watch them occasionally. But I am a strong believer in scent when fishing. And these are, I believe, anise and shrimp scented, and I really do think that that helps a little bit, keeping the fish, not necessarily getting bites, but making them hold on just a second longer so you can set the hook. So that's why I use a lot of Guggen bait products. Plus they're just good baits, good quality. The only problem with them is the durability is kind of not great. Yeah, but if you're a member on Shop Carl's, you can get these for like $4 a pack, so it's not like a huge deal or anything. So that's why I buy those. All right, so next up we have this last compartment. This is the main compartment, and this is where I keep a majority of my hard baits and the excess soft plastics that I can't fit anywhere else. So we'll start with these pockets over here. This is where I keep a lot of my chatterbait trailers. So I have some Yamamoto Zakos in here. I have, actually this is pretty much just my Yamamoto baits compartment, because I have some flapping hogs in here. I have some regular paddle tail swim baits from them. Found the wacky O-rings in there too, I guess. I have some, I believe these are called cut tail worms. These things, the pack, like the writing on the package kind of wore off from the oils and whatever. Have more Zakos, more paddle tail swim baits, more Zakos. We have some Senkos in here, which are very squished up. I like the ones with the chartreuse tip tails. I believe I have another pack of these in there too. I have more cut tail worms, more Senkos, more Zakos. All right, so to finish up the soft plastics, I have some random stuff that I got in like mystery tackle boxes and whatever. So these smart baits, color changing lures, glow baits. Of course, it's in bright pink because what other color Senko style bait would you want to throw? Got some Mondo worms, some trench hogs that need closed. I have a bunch of more random stuff in here, like straight tail worms or trick worm style baits. I have some, I don't even, rage hogs I think they're called in here as well. Yeah, rage hogs, black and blue. Pro pack of these Gander Mountain Senkos. I believe they're like 32 pack. I bought these literally like 5 years ago and I don't think I've used them once. So I don't really throw Senkos too often. So, all right, so now we're gonna get into the more exciting stuff. But before we do that, we're gonna have to go over my terminal tackle box. This is a Gamakatsu brand tackle box. It's smaller because I don't, well, actually I do have a ton of terminal tackle, but it all fits inside of here. So I want the smallest size I can get away with. I have some Nico weights that are stuck to my rust blocker. Hooks, those are 3/0 extra wide gaps. I have some finesse hooks and a huge tungsten weight in here. This is a 2 ounce tungsten weight. I have more pieces of tungsten in here. I have 1/4 ounce. This is a 1/4 ounce, and then I have mainly 3/16 ounce. I have some drop shot weights, tungsten as well. These are my Ned rig jig heads and just some other stuff. I'm not gonna go over all of it because that's gonna get really boring really fast. I have my some of my hard baits. These are mainly like crankbaits and stuff. I have a couple whopper floppers in here down at the bottom. Some mid-diving crankbaits that I got out of like MTBs. Some square bills right here. S-crank, Pop Max, and Pop X. I have a cotton cordell spot in here, a scatter wrap, some more lipless cranks, a couple more square bills up top. I store some really random stuff in this box. I have some jigs in here, some swim jigs. I have spinner baits in this little spot down here. I keep all my frogs in here too. So I have a live target. Actually, most of these are live target. One poppin' frog. I mainly just use standard frogs. I have an NF60, another live target frog, and then a Lunker Hunt frog, which I've never used because I hate Lunker Hunt as a company. I think that they make some really trash baits, but that's a topic for another day, I guess. I keep my scale in here as well. It's a Rapala 50-pound digital scale. I think this was like $30 or something. Last up, this box is where I keep most of my more expensive baits. So it's organized kind of strange. I got some Vision 110s right here. Smaller whopper ploppers in this compartment right here. I got the 70 or 75. I can't remember what that is. And then I have a whopper plopper 90. I have some 130 size whopper ploppers as well as a Mega Bass I-Wing in there that I'm not gonna pull out because it's kind of buried. Some more Mega Bass stuff in here. I have the Dark Sleeper and then some of the swim jigs that they make with the underspin. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's like Owazi or something like that. And then in here I keep all of my chatterbaits, which are jackhammers. Really, I'm a big chatterbait fisherman, so I decided to spend some more money and get the upgraded ones, the Z-Man Evergreen like collab or whatever on these jackhammers. I get them from Shop Carl's for pretty cheap. I think they're like $13 compared to $17 or something on Tackle Warehouse, so that's where I get those. All right, so that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look inside of my tackle bag. I know that there's a ton of stuff in there, way more than I would ever need as a bank angler. I like to really stock up just in case the fish aren't biting a particular thing one day, then I can switch up tactics kind of fairly quickly on the fly. Maybe not fairly quickly because this is pretty disorganized. I know where everything's at, but it's kind of a mess and it weighs like 15 pounds or something like that. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you guys want to see next. Hopefully I'll be able to get out and actually get on some fish soon. Like I said in my last video, the weather here has been pretty awful, but it's getting more consistent with the warmer weather, so fish should be spawning soon, and hopefully we can get hooked up into a big one. All right, thanks for watching, guys.